Alright guys, today is my birthday. Let's see if anybody will join my live stream, shall we? We'll probably get some people going. See if anybody's gonna come on live. We got one person watching already. Shoot. Shoot. Been getting birthday wishes all day. Bunch of texts with people telling me happy birthday. Figured I'd do a birthday live stream. Maybe some people will join in here soon. Says there's one person that keeps coming in unless it's different people. Then in a little while I may run the vacuums. Let you listen to them. I haven't decided if I'm just going to do the 2G4s or if I'm going to do all three of the vacuums. There's another person watching. What is the deal with people? They're leaving in and out. Somebody will probably join and they'll probably stay. Maybe we'll get some birthday wishes on here. I'm trying to figure out when I go to vacuum and run all the vacuums, if I run all of them, where I'm going to set my camera up or if I'm going to hold them. What's up, Quarter Pounder? I'll wait for a little bit more people to jump on and I may see what I can do. Thanks. Let's see if anybody can guess my age. Ding, 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 ding. He got it. And he got it on the first try, too. Give it a little bit and I'll move the stuff out of my floor so I can plug in the vacuums. I don't know if I'm going to run all 4 of them or if I'm going to run 2 of them. I know all 4 of them has new bags in them. I am fixing to have 3 because I'm going to take 1 and put it away. It was a regular vacuum, but it's fixing to be used for parts. So I'm probably going to put it away. Because I've got 2 of the same vacuums. And the reason why that is because the one that I'm going to be using for parts, the one that I had since last year, it's hard to push. Like, you can't even, it doesn't even drive itself. Like, you have to push it to get it to move. Even if you put it in drive, it won't drive itself. Works as if it's in neutral, where you have to manually push it. Of course, when it's in drive, you can push it, but it can go forward. Let's see, I've got one from 1993. I think that one that I'm using for parts back there is, I think it's from 95 or 96, 1995 or 1996. The other one that's similar to it that I just bought last week is I think it's a 94. And the one that I got over there is a 2010 or 11. So, do y'all want me to run 2 of my vacuums in this live stream, or do you want me to run all 4 of them? And then later I may do a game live stream. Do you want me to run all 4 of the vacuums or just 2? Because if you select just 2, I'm going to run the 2 that's the same. My comments. I think he's still in the video. He might still be on stream. What y'all want me to do? You want me to run all 4 of them or run 2 of them? There are some good vacuum cleaners, yeah, got for your room. Hopefully I get into vacuum cleaning from my area. That also depends on what you get. I know I was at Goodwill Monday when I got my root canal at the dentist to get my teeth fixed. At the dentist, I stopped by Goodwill and there was 2 stick vacs, the little battery things that you push. But the thing is about those, they run out of battery quick, within 10 minutes if you're on a normal speed. You gotta charge them. And then they had a bagged vacuum, not like mine, but it was a different one. It had a shakeout bag on it, and I don't like shakeout bags because it's bad on people that has allergies because you're shaking out the dirt, and it can be it can be bad on your allergies. I know all 4 of my vacuums are Kirby's, but the older Kirby's did not have bags where you can put a bag inside of them on a fill tube. The older Kirby's had from the 30s up to the 80s had shakeout bags where you had to, when you're done vacuuming, you have to grab the bag and shake it a bunch of times and then empty it out through the bottom. But in the late 80s, they made them where you can put bags inside of them, disposable bags. Like they have paper bags and they have cloth bags, which cloth ones are HEPA filters. I do have paper bags over there. I don't know if I'm going to use them though, because I've heard paper bags leak when they get a certain amount full. I've heard they leak dust. And those supposed to last 3 months before they get full. Now the cloth HEPA filters that I put in, that's in every single one of my vacuums, they're supposed to last at least 6 months to a year. And then I have a Febreze vacuum bag that I got from Walmart, because they have Febreze bags for all bag vacuums. Bissell's, Kirby's, Hoover's. And the thing is about those Febreze bags, they have a tablet on the bottom of it that you have to rip the plastic off. Now, they say you can take it and stuff it down in the bag when you put the vacuum, before you put the bag in on the vacuum fill tube, or you can just leave it like it is and it'll still smell. Now I'm gonna tell you something. When you run the vacuum with the Febreze bag, they smell really good. You can smell it. The Febreze stuff, it almost smells like Febreze spray. And if you can vacuum up with Febreze stuff on your carpet, make your carpet smell good. I normally use carpet powder, but I ain't got no carpet powder. Now, before I start vacuuming, do you want me to run 2 of the vacuums or 4 of the vacuums? Because I can run all 4 or I can just run 2. Whichever one you guys want me to do. I'm going to go ahead and start unplugging stuff over here on the extension cord. So that way I can move it out of the way. I will have to move my tripod, because it's in the center of my room. Because I can't run the vacuum under my tripod. And then later, I'm going to have to go out and vacuum the living room, which I'm not going to video. But all of these vacuums came from a flea market except for one, and the one came from Goodwill. I'm going to tell you something about the one from Goodwill. It had a half full bag full of dirt and dust that I had to change after 2 times of using it. And it had hair and stuff wrapped around the brush and staples, because some idiot just tried to vacuum up staples out of a stapler. You know, staples can cut holes in bags, especially the paper ones. But if you guys want me to, I can. Do y'all want me to run all 4 or 2? If I could, I'd almost go vacuum people's houses for them. They also have shampooers. They also have shampooer attachments where you can convert them into shampooers. They're all supposed to have shampooer attachments, but I got the 2 G4s. Well, I've got one G4 shampooer, but the G4 that I'm going to use for parts is the one I'm going to put away. Like I have the G3 that only came with the vacuum itself and a couple of bags. The G4 I'm going to be using for parts came with the shampooer, the hose attachments, the brushes, and it also came with a G6 shampooer, and I don't have a G6, but I'm going to try to find me a G6. Now, G6's Kirby's were made between 1999 and 2002, and they're kind of black and yellow. My G4s, I know it looks like black with they're the window light, but the bags are actually bluish purple, and the Centria has a lavender bag, and the G3 is white. Now, they do have a G5, which is a purpley red, which is like wine color, which I've heard. I kind of want to get my hands on one of those. Those are made between 1997 and 1999. But let me get my room moved around and we can run the vacuum cleaner. So, where do I want to set my camera up? I'll see if this will work. I doubt it will. But let's see. Okay. It might work. Okay, I'm worried the tripod's probably going to bump it. Let me have this back again. I'm gonna lay it down right here for now. And let me move my stuff. Y'all can still hear me, can you? God, I need to clean my chair. Got stuff sticking to it again. Got like food crumbs. I don't know why it gets stuff on it every time I warm stuff up from the microwave and stuff. I might do oldest to newest vacuum. Well, not necessarily oldest to newest. Because I got two G4s, I don't know which one's older and which one's newer. I think that one had, I think the one that's for parts had a factory rebuilt because it's got a different fan and motor, which you will hear whenever I run both of them. What the frick is on my freaking floor? Hope they don't get mad at me for running all 4 vacuums out there in the living room. Put the tripod up. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Sure. Alright. I'm back, y'all. Let me see. Which one do I want to run first? I may run the G3, which is that one right there. Hope that doesn't have a dusty smell in it. It shouldn't. I know sometimes when you lower it to the carpet, sometimes it can, if you lower them to the carpet, sometimes the brush will stop spinning and you'll smell a burning smell as if it's the belt getting bad. Where's my G? There it is. Let me move the G4 out of the way. Let me move you for a minute, Mr. G4. Put that right there. That's the G4 you see over here. And this is the G3. This is the G3. Why is the bag not zipped up all the way? We're going to unwind the cord here. We're going to let you listen to all three of them. Now, hint, this is my oldest vacuum I have so far. It's from 1993. These G3s, they made them between 1990 and... Ooh, the handle springs. Yeah. The handle springs ain't that good. Not that great. It's not very springy. If this is too loud, let me know, guys. Because I know some of these are loud. If they're not that loud for you, then great. I'm going to plug the G3 in. I'll let it run. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold the phone while I vacuum. I want to fire this thing up. Yes, it's an old vacuum, but it also does its thing. So here we go. Okay, that sounds horrible. See, look. Oh, let me put the drive on. This one drives itself. See how it kicks out like that? It drives itself a little bit. That sounds horrible. See? That sounds horrible. Ugh. I think the fan's wearing out on it. It did not sound like that when I first got it. I think the fan's wearing out. And I've only had it for a year. Oh. And it's even got a smell. Ugh, it's got a dusty smell to it. I hope the bag's not leaking. Let me check the bag. think it is. It's fine, so let me wind the cord up. Next one we're going to let you hear is the Centria. The newest one I've got so far. God. God, it stinks. Something stinks. Ugh. God, something stinks. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna run this again for a while. Okay. Next one I'm gonna run is the Centria. Now these all need to be polished and done. Ugh. So look, you can even tell it's newer. It's got a different handle. Different kind of handle. It's got a round handle instead of a square handle. I like using this one. This one sounds better. Did y'all hear what that other one sounded like? It sounded like garbage. And when you run this one's going to outrun what that sounds like. God. Nastiest smell ever. Alright, here we go with the Centria. I'm going to let you hear what the Centria sounds like. So here we go. Easy there. This is my Centria. Lower it down more. Why is it doing that? Okay, I'm not going to run it too much. It's got a burn smell. That's got a burn smell. And the reason why it's got a burn smell is because that front part, I don't know if y'all saw that, the button went down too quick. And when it goes down too quick, the brush stops spinning. So it's a burn smell. Whew. Why is the bag halfway unzipped? Zip that back up. Now it's time for the G4. Well, one of the G4s. Move the hose. I'll put the hose back on it here in a second. Whew. God. Now I am going to give you a heads up. You're going to hear a big difference between the two G4s. One sounds original, one sounds like crap. And I'll tell you which one sounds like crap. Oh, God. Shoot. Woo. It's got a bag in it still. Yeah. Still got a bag in it. God, this thing is so hard to freaking push. What is the tape drive stuck? I think the tech drive's rusted in that one. That could be the problem, but we'll see what this one sounds like. I know when you hear both of them, you're gonna be like, "Ugh, that's a big difference." You'll see why one of these sound like crap. You'll see why. This is the one that's hard to push. You're gonna hear this one. Let's film this one. Yeah. See, watch, it's in neutral. See, I put it in drive. Hard to push. See? Hard to push. Now I'm going to plug in the other one. And the other one I'm going to plug in, I'm going to use as the one I'm going to vacuum my room with. Sorry about that. Now, if this one was easier to push, it would be a good vacuum. But this will be the one that I use for parts, the one that I just ran. And I'm going to tell you this one right here is the one that I found at a flea market. And we had to clean out stuff out of it, like spider eggs and stuff like that. And it was pretty dirty. And it was even rusted. We had to even clean out everything. Let me get it back in there in the corner there. Let me put the hose back over it. And this is the hose that goes with it, which I'm going to use on my other G4, which I'm fixing to run. Now here's the one that I used on video the other day, this one. This one has the tech drive that works. So let's plug this one in. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Now I'm going to tell you something. This is the second G4 you're fixing to hear. You're going to easily find out which one sounds like crap and which one sounds good. You're going to easily find that out after running this one. Because two of them sounded the same. Well, except that one's running bad on the fan. That's a 1993. I think that's a 1995, 96, 2010, 2011-ish. This is a 94. Same model. Did you hear that? Go. Oh man. Sometimes it does suck down. That's why it's got a lot of agitation. See? But yeah, that's the G4. Second G4. Now, tell me the difference. Tell me which one sounds better. This one or that one? Because I'm going to tell you, this one sounds a heck of a lot better. Because it sounds the same out of all three of them. It sounds the same out of this one and that one. That one's got a different fan. I think it's been factory rebuilt, but let's get to vacuuming. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum my room while I'm at it. This one is the one that sounds better. The one I'm running right now. Why is it not picking up those pieces of dog food? Hold on a sec. What's going on? Okay. That black stuff you see on the floor, that was here before I moved in. So that's nothing we can help. see how well it does with the carpet dents. I may go down one more notch. You can hear it sucking down. Okay, this thing is starting to shred my carpet. This thing's really shredding my carpet. We got 2 people jumping in. But yeah, this one sounds better than the others. Well, than the others I run. This is my favorite one to use. Who's the second person? Let's move the board up out the floor. Yeah, I'm going ahead and vacuum in the room. Okay, I need to raise it up. Gotta raise it up some more. Raise it up. Lower one. Okay, right there is where we need to be for this. I'm giving everybody a heads up, I'm going to have to vacuum my room again tomorrow. I will have to vacuum my room again tomorrow because got a friend coming over, and not only that, my room gets messy within a day because I eat chips and stuff, and the chip crumbs will get all over the floor. That's why you hear crunching when I vacuum. Don't know how dog food ended up in here, unless it got stuck to one of my shoes. But yeah, here we go. That's vacuuming my room. Let that bag deflate. But yeah, guys, that's vacuuming my room. I'm gonna set the camera up while I wind the cord up. I'm gonna put it back over here. Sometime I may run one of them with the hose on the front of them, and maybe videotape me cleaning the fan or my chair over there, because I use the chair as a table, and when I use it as a table, it's sometimes with the paper plates, sometimes they leak and they put stains on them, like crunchy, like food stains, and I can suck them up with the hose. I even cleaned out the bottom side of my bed underneath my mattress with the hose. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to have to vacuum again because there will be some food. Because I hate to tell you, if I eat chips tonight, there's going to be food crumbs all over my floor again. I used to not eat in here, but I've been eating in here for a while. But, I mean, yeah. Let me wind the cord up, which you guys are going to see. Now, there is a certain way you have to wind them. I think this one's different than the other 3 that I just showed. Like, I'm going to show you, like you do this. 1, No, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm right. See, it's the opposite. What the? Okay, this way. Yeah, it's the opposite of the other ones. I don't like it because I'm not used to winding it up like this. I'm not used to this. It's backwards than the other ones. God. Whoever made this one literally put the cord on backwards. God. I can't stand this. Ugh. Whoever made this put this on backwards. God. This is the only one of mine that has the cord made backwards. Now, I will tell you this. There was another one like this that a guy offered me money for at the flea market. He said, I'll give you another one for $33. Same exact one. His was freaking dirty as heck. I told him, I said, I'm good. Because it was in rough shape than mine. I told him, I said, I'm good, I'll pass. Because the thing is, if I'm going to get a vacuum, I want it to be in good shape. And if it's not in good shape, I'll clean it up. But that one, there was no way in cleaning it up. So I don't think somebody would buy that one. Where's my chair? But yeah, he was going to offer me $33 for it. I am on the hunt for a G6 or a G5. Where I can have a thing for the extra shampooer. But I can't find one yet. I know my dad has a G6 in the storage unit, but it don't have a bag in it, and that zipper bag's full of dirt. And if he ever brought that in, which was our family vacuum when I was a kid, if he brought that in, I would be a whole lot of cleanup. Because I would have to take the bag outside, shake out the dirt, over the outside garbage can, wash it out with a hose, wash it in the laundry dryer, and do all that. And it would be a pain in the hind end. Because look, that's the one over there that had spider eggs and stuff in it, and we had to clean it all out. Because it looked like it was sitting in the barn. It had dirt all up in the brushes. Because I think it sat in a barn that flooded. Because there was a lot of mud we had to clean out and wash out and dirt. That's the one that I did use last year. That's the one that's going to be going away for extra parts if I need it for this. Like what I mean for parts is if this handle messes up or that bag rips and it can't be zipped back up, I can take the bag and handle off that one and put it on this. But the engine or the machine itself, the unit, sounds like crap. Screw it. I'm not using it. But I'll take the handle and bag for parts. But screw the unit. Frick that unit. I want to take that unit and just pitch it out in the yard. Sounds like crap. And just keep the handle and bag for parts. Good God. It was a pain in the butt to clean. Last year. Screw. Yeah, screw. which y'all probably saw earlier that motor sounded like garbage. I'm gonna have tempted to clip that part of the video, this part of the live stream, and upload it as a regular video of me running all 4 of my Kirby's. But yeah, that sounded like, ugh. That was the only one that sounded different. The G3, I might be able to fix the fan in it because it sounds horrible. It sounds like it's wearing. But it's in good shape, other than that. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions or comments before I wrap up the video? If not, I will see you guys next time. What's up? But yeah, I'm going to have to vacuum my room again tomorrow because I'll probably be eating snacks and stuff will get all over my freaking floor. Because I'll probably be eating while I'm playing video games tonight. Even though I'm going to the fair, so I don't think nobody else will be in my room while I'm gone. So I mean, I don't think it would get messed up again while I'm gone. But I'm going to get off here, and I might live stream again later. I might play a game. I might try the live on TikTok in a little while. May go live on TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, go right on ahead. Y'all can do that. May do a live on TikTok. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later tonight when I play video games.